What's up, everyone? It's Iceman Oz, aka Jay, straight from the kangaroo and in your living room. Here today, I have another episode of Requested Loadout. This is basically the series where you leave me a loadout in the comment section below, and I try it out. Today we have the Famas along with the 6x rifle scope, the foregrip, and the suppressor. It was definitely a troll loadout. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was fun to use, and it was something that I'd never really used before. I mean, an assault rifle with like a 6x rifle scope, especially the assault rifle being a Famas, it has horrible recoil patterns. It has a 0.35 vertical recoil, a 0.35 left, and a 0.55 right, which is absolutely awful. It's probably one of the worst in the game, if not the worst assault rifle in the game in terms of recoil patterns. So using a 6x rifle scope is absolutely awful. When you use a weapon with a high amount of recoil, you want a scope that's really with a really low zoom, something like a Cobra RDS, an RDS, or a holographic, something of that nature. If you're going to be using a 6x rifle scope on a Famas, you ought to put your hands together and pray like a mofo. It's horrible, it really is. But let's go over some of the stats of the Famas first of all. It has 26 rounds in the magazine with a maximum damage of 25 to a drop off of 18.4 at long range. I pointed out the recoil patterns right there, but yeah, like I said, horrible recoil patterns. It has the standard damage as any other assault rifle, excluding the G3A3. And yeah, it is an interesting weapon. It's good at close range. So with it being good at close range, like I said, you want to have a zoom that's really close in. Obviously, the 6x rifle scope isn't that. So the second attachment you recommended for me was the foregrip. The foregrip is actually really good. Obviously, with a high amount of side-to-side recoil, the foregrip reduces that, and I wouldn't disagree with you on the second attachment. I mean, a bipod's pretty much useless, and that's the only two choices you have as the second attachment. As for your third attachment, the suppressor, I would normally disagree with the suppressor due to its it reduces damage at longer ranges, but in all reality, you will never use the Famas at long range. So I would actually go with this because obviously it reduces the vertical recoil. Not only that, it hides yourself off the minimap, which is great for flanking routes. So before I tried this loadout, I thought it was going to be a troll loadout, and it pretty much was. But there was something that surprised me, and when I looked over the stats and everything, I didn't think this would be a possibility, but what I did was I changed the mode of fire to single shot, so it was like single shot fire, and I seemed to pick people off at really long ranges, zooming in with a 6x rifle scope. I just tap fire over and over again, and it would actually get me a lot of kills. I'm not sure if you can really see it in this gameplay, because I did only put like a few little close quarter kills and all that, but yeah, it was actually, I don't know, it kind of actually worked, and it really surprised me. So give this loadout a try, and tell me in the comment section below if you do try it, and tell me what you think of it, because it's really interesting to say the least. My theory on this loadout, if you're going to make it work, is change it to full auto, hip fire with it, and then if you want to pick people off at long range, zoom in, go to single shot, and pick people off. Obviously, it's not going to compete up against your M16A3s with guys using the RDS and everything, but it's a fun loadout to try, and you should definitely try it out and make some people your special lady. So we're coming to the end of this video, so if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and peace.